Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Punisher is on the scene looking for clues. Hello, everybody, on this hump day. A not so wonderful hump day, but I'm here to tell you, Punisher's on the scene. Now, I told you during the podcast on Sunday that we had a sinister little event where somebody had thieved a couple of bottles. So, that story did not end there. I mentioned putting a camera out there on that Saturday night. Well, guess what? Come Monday morning, was it Monday morning? Tuesday morning, I'm sorry. Yesterday morning, I went out, I checked the footage, and I captured the thief, but only his head, as shown in this picture. The little scumbag. He checked the lock, because I locked the door. He checked the lock, noticed that it was locked, and then he quickly bolted off around the corner. You can hear him crashing through the fence in the video. I thought that was the end of it. I did not go inside and look. Well, later on, yesterday, Tuesday afternoon, I said, let me set up another camera and get an opposite angle, because he came in from the opposite direction that I was anticipating. And I needed to tilt that camera down a little bit, so I did that. Well, guess what? When I caught the top of his head, he didn't just leave. He went around the side, removed the little AC unit from the window, crawled in, and raided the place. He took the 3 bottles of bourbon. One was almost empty. He took that other tequila I mentioned, and then he went around the back and found a bottle of vodka. So, all in all, a total of 7 things thieved. The strangest part here was that the air conditioner was put back. It's like he had to take it out completely, then he put it back in. It wasn't perfect. It was half-assed. But he put it back in. And then I felt completely violated. So I went and did a thorough cleaning. I got the air conditioner unit back in place. I planted another bottle of Johnny Walker Red. And stayed up late last night, and nothing happened. I did report it to the local police, and did a report knowing that they wouldn't find anything. So, that's the story. Got my own operation going on. I will not be deterred. Do not worry. The podcast will continue out there with my bourbon. All right? And then I'll consider the path ahead on whether I leave anything out there. The little asshole. Now then, let's get on to the business. Today's message is brought to you by Pinguinos. Why? I don't know. There's some sort of a Mexican-style chocolate cream-filled cupcake that looks like a Hostess cupcake, and I think I want to try them. So, and I deserve it after all that crap. So where are we today on this hump day? We know that Operation Black Widow is at 3.0. Operation Enterprise is at 7.0. Operation Aurora, the Foundation, is at 2.0. And now, what is going to happen today? Well, I can tell you one thing that's going to happen today. The trial. Well, before I get to the trial, George Mason University, early this morning, the cops went in and started to break that up. I can't believe they let them go that long. So they're kicking them little I like to call them terrorists, because they sympathize with the terrorists. And can you believe these little shits were calling for beheadings of the administrative staff at the university? Incredible. So they're kicking them out. They should all be arrested and thrown in the pen, sent back home, sent to a home they think they need to go to, since they obviously are not happy here. They don't even know that they wouldn't be able to do what they're doing over in Iran. or with Hamas. So, and they need to clean up George Washington. He's dressed up like a terrorist. All right. So here we go. Back to this trial. Guess who was in there yesterday and today? Stormy. All reports say that she was a loose cannon. She was definitely a biased witness, or whatever the term they use, because she despises President Trump. But she's also a liar. She is on record as saying that there was never an affair, and then she changed her mind and decided there was. So how do you determine what is the truth? Anyway, it's not even relevant to the case, and that's the argument that's been going on. So, yet another, what appears to be a backfire for the prosecution. Idiots. Meanwhile, the other case down in Florida, I believe, that was supposed to begin on the 20th, was delayed. The judge had some common sense and determined that President Trump deserves time to prepare for yet another nonsense trial. So that's what's going on. Since I record this earlier in the day, I do not have the outcome of the Stormy session for today. But sometimes I get it early and I add a little comment. So if you see something thrown on top, you'll know why. So here we are on a hump day, doing most wonderful things, and might I add, I still am not dead. I still have not been eaten by cannibals. One day, I hope and pray that I will be eaten by cannibals. I'm kidding, of course. I wouldn't want to. Why would I want to be eaten by cannibals? I'm just kidding. But even in their own language, in their native language, I could probably hear them saying the words, tastes like chicken. So, all right, here we are. Again, hope everybody enjoyed that podcast on Sunday. It was spectacular. Be sure to subscribe, okay? And now, on this hump day, with all that is going on, Operation Black Widow is hereby moving from 3.0 to 3.1. Operation Black Widow 3.1, effective immediately. Screw James Whitey Bulger will talk to you later. Bye.